So welcome back to my YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking on it. I haven't posted in over a month now, but I've got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes and things are finally looking good. But I just wanted to make this video today because this pattern is genuinely changing the game. Now, a lot of people say patterns don't work and it's just best to go off like liquidity sweeps, order blocks, all the SMC stuff. But I'm telling you now, nothing is more simpler than market structure. Like, that's been there since the start and it's never ever going to leave. But it's so simple, but it's so effective. Like, I've just entered this trade now, and obviously this could go and hit my stop loss. I'm not saying you're going to win every single trade. But as long as you stick to your strategy, that's all that matters. That's literally all that matters. So I entered this trade, NZDCAD. I'm just going to quickly show you why. First off, if we go to the weekly time frame, we are actually bullish on this. So if we zoom back, what do we see here? This huge impulse we had up, and price is still in that range now. So make sure when you are marking out your high lows and higher highs, you do sort of look back a little bit and see what range you're actually in, because a few minutes ago, not gonna lie, I wouldn't have seen this, and I would have just gone off sort of these and then made my way all the way to over here, and then I could have got my analysis wrong. I could have said it is now bearish, but the weekly is actually bullish. So remove these lines. So the weekly is bullish. Get that written down for you guys. So daily, what are we? So daily is actually bearish. Let me show you why. But as well, can you notice anything else here? So if any of you guys actually do follow FX Alex G, so he is the one who sort of taught me this. I haven't bought anything off him, I've just simply learned off his YouTube. But like you can clearly see here, we've got a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Now this is so simple, and it's clearly just showing you that the market wants to move in the opposite direction. But if we do narrow it down, so we can see that price is bearish. So we've made this nice lower high, currently retesting all this previous structure. So yeah, the daily is bearish, and 4 hour, so the 4 hour has to be bearish now in order for me to take a sell, otherwise it would be a counter trend trade. So what is it? And I don't know why these lines are on my chart. I literally don't know how to get rid of them. It's annoying, but I'll try and sort it out for the next video. But you can see that price is bearish. So we are in this range here now where price hasn't broke above this previous low high, and price hasn't broke below this lower low. So we are bearish until price either breaks above that, and then we would switch bullish. But yeah, like I was saying before, it's important to really make sure you get your analysis correct when you're trying to identify the trend, because a lot of people would see this low high but not even think, and they would probably say, oh, this is the last lower high, or this, for example. And then if price were to break this, you'd think, oh, we switched bullish now, but this is the actual recent lower high. Okay, just please make sure when you are lining up your charts you get it correct. So 4 hour is bearish. Where's my tax gone now? I'm just doing this really raw for you guys so I can literally show you how I do it. I'm not trying to sound more intelligent than I am, because I'm not. Literally, trading is very simple. You don't have to be smart. As long as you learn your strategy and you stick to your strategy and you master your psychology, like you can become someone that you really thought you couldn't. So yeah, 4 hour bearish. So now I did actually take this trade yesterday, so I'm going to show you quickly. So I went to the 30-minute. Now this pattern I'm going to talk about, I don't know if you guys can see it, but what can you notice over here? Sorry about that little interruption, but what can you notice over here? So this is a simple shift of structure, but we've got a head and shoulders pattern. So since the 4 hours bearish, daily is bearish, so we've got 2 time frames in sync. All we need on the 30-minute is a shift of structure and a bearish engulfing. Okay, so what do we get? We got the shift of structure here, so we had the head and shoulders, we had the push under here, and we had the retest. Okay, so this was the retest of the neckline, and we got the bearish engulfing. Now I actually took this trade a little bit late, so what the issue was, I think I got in around here and my stop loss was, I think it was around here. So yeah, this was the trade basically. So I got in a little too late, so that caused me to have a tighter stop loss, and then obviously I got stopped out. But if I was to get in on this engulfing perfectly, I could have had my stop loss boom at those highs and I'll still be in this trade. So that's why it's important sometimes to get in at the perfect time. But I wanted to secure a 1 to 2 at least, like a 1 to 2.3 on this trade. So that's why I couldn't really extend my stop loss too much. But you know, it is what it is. Like, losses happen. It's annoying, of course it is, but that's the game, unfortunately. But obviously now price has given us another head and shoulders, so it's literally right there, left shoulder head, right shoulder break, retest. Now I'd say this one's even cleaner, because if we go to the 4 hour, we've retested the EMA nicely. So the 30-minute, we've also broke, retested. We've had a 30-minute doji rejection and bearish engulfing. Also testing the 30-minute EMA and the 15-minute EMA. So I actually ended this trade off this pullback on the 15 and the bearish engulfing candlestick. So that is literally my entry right there. It doesn't really get any more cleaner than this, to be honest with you. But then even these clean trades, they don't go to plan sometimes, and it is annoying because you start to think like, does my strategy even work? But it's like, you haven't even been doing it long enough for you to know. Like, you have to use a strategy for at least, I'd say, 6 months before you know if it's genuinely profitable or not. You just have to make sure you're sticking to your strategy every single time. There's no going off trying a bit of scalping. Like, just try your best. Like, I've done it many times where you get bored of your strategy because you think it's not working, and you go off and try and do another strategy. That's the worst thing you can do. Okay, you just got to stick with your strategy. So yeah, we had the break and retest, engulfing, simple. Now in terms of take profit points, these lines are really annoying me, but so if we go to the weekly, I do expect it to fill this wick, so that is where I'm looking at for my take profit. But there is always this structure point down here as well, because if we do fill in that wick on the daily, we could expect it and to push down, like I said, to these lows down here. But I'm just going to actively monitor it, to be honest with you, because I don't actually set take profit. But yeah, as soon as we break down these lows, things will be looking very good, hopefully, obviously, if we do. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because it's so simple. Like, when price is approaching your area of interest, just literally look out for these patterns. Obviously I would expect it to pull back further into my area, but when you get these shifts of structure on the 30-minute, like, this is very clean. Head and shoulders pattern is really good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. If you guys do want to see any more videos like this, I can go further into my strategy, then please do let me know.